Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial on my channel. My name is KIllFeed, or Brandon here, and if you guys are new, make sure you do subscribe and leave a like on the video, and let's go ahead and aim for 100 likes for me to push out the next video. But without further ado, I just want to say thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers on my channel. It is crazy that we have hit 10,000 already, and our goal was to hit 20,000 by the end of the year. We have 10 months to hit 10,000 subs, and we're on pace to do it in about 4. So thank you guys so much for all the support and all the love on the channel. It is crazy, and I do appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much. So before we get into today's video, I do want to go over some things. This is not my build. This is actually a subscriber's of mine. He's actually a member of my channel. He was a member of my channel. His name is Oof Gaming. I will link his channel down in the description, and the Trident Killer I will be using in this video is by Nexus. I think it's Nexus Gaming or something like that. I'm not sure, but his link will definitely be in the description below. But as you guys can probably guess by the title, we are going to be making the creeper farm, and this will be a fully in-depth video over the video I made about a week ago. A lot of people are having issues, so I'm going to go ahead and go full in-depth. So this video is 20-30 minutes long. Watch it all the way through. Make sure you pay attention to small details, because the small details is what saves this farm. I'm going to go ahead and build the exact Trident Killer and show you guys how difficult it is to actually set up the hoppers below. I got it a few times in a row on my actual live stream world, and it worked 100%. So if you guys want to know how to exactly do it, you guys have to follow it step by step and not skip ahead, because if you skip ahead, it's going to completely ruin your creeper farm experience, and then I can't help you after that, because I try to warn you. You have to follow every single step for this thing to work. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna get over everything that you need. You need 27 stacks of a building material. It does not matter if it's dirt, cobble, or a smooth stone like I have here. It does not matter. You also need 7 stacks of buttons. It does not matter, wood, stone, or whatever else buttons there are. I don't really know, but whatever other buttons there are, you can use them. You need 19 stacks of trapdoors. You need 4 wooden signs, or I guess oak wood, or just 4 signs really. You also need 8 buckets of water. You need 4 regular pistons. You need 4 observers, 1 lever, 4 torches, 4 mine cart with hoppers, 6 hoppers, 4 rails, 2 chests, 4 tridents, and 32 oak leaves. Now, you don't need actually 32 leaves. You need probably about like 10, but I would just bring some extra leaves with you. Also, what I'm not mentioning in this, that you do need cats. You need 4 per layer, and I'm going to show you how to build 3 layers with 6 spawning platforms. So 6 times 4 is 24. You'll need 24 cats. If you're wondering how to do it, the best way to do it, I'm going to go over this right now just so everyone can be clear, is that you're going to get 2 cats from a village. You're going to make sure they're walking around with you so they'll follow you everywhere. And then you're going to fly up there with your elytra or water column, bubble column, whatever it's called, up to the very top of your spawner, and the cats will teleport to you, and you're going to bring raw cod, and you're going to breed them, and then you're going to bring them across each level, and they're going to follow you around to each level, so you guys can breed them on each level. That's the best way I found out. I did it on my survival series, my live stream world, so it works 100%. My viewers even watch me do it. It took me about an hour to do that, but yet you can do it with 24 cats if you want to. I just did it with 2, and it works. So I'm going to go ahead and get into building this thing, and I'll see you guys when I got everything situated. Okay, so step number 1 is that you're going to look at your position, your Y position in the middle there, and you're actually going to go up 120 plus blocks. I typically go around 150 to 200. That's a little overkill. You can go 120 or up. So I'm going to go ahead and go 150 like I normally do. I'm going to head to 154 and start building our Trident Killer. Okay, so this is level 154. We're going to go ahead and just make it a 2x2 area, so we have some walking room. Actually, we're just going to make it a little bit bigger than that. I need more walking room. I get a little nervous up here whenever I'm all by myself. Okay, so now that we're up here, we're going to take our 4 squares. It doesn't matter where you want your center of your little thing to be. So let's say these are our 4 center pieces. I'm going to go ahead and even this out. Okay, guys, so now that you have your hole in the middle and you have a little platform to walk around on, what you're going to do is you're going to set down a piston, and you're going to skip a block in between the squares. So piston, skip, piston, skip, piston, skip, piston, skip, okay? You're going to take your observer, and you're going to point it into the actual piston itself where the arrow is pointing into the piston. You'll know you've done it right if the piston moves. If it doesn't move, it will actually just not even move at all. So actually just make sure your observer is pointing into your piston. Just like, I know a lot of people have trident killer problems, and that is probably one of the main ones. So just make sure your observers are looking all into your piston so it's fully working. Next thing you want to do, take your 4 redstone torches and place them on the side of the pistons. This right here is going to trigger your actual trident killer to be fully automatic. Then what we're going to do right after that, we're going to go ahead and set a lever here and turn that bad boy off. This will eliminate the source from traveling through the pistons because you have the power turned off. Okay guys, so now that you got your trident killer set up, the next step is to actually come down a couple blocks. So remember, right here is going to be where our minecart hoppers will be. Right here is going to be where our hoppers are. So we're going to just place down some hoppers. And hold on, I got to make a little platform so I can actually crouch and place them. So we're just going to place them right here. We're going to knock out this layer, and we're going to set our chest right here. Okay guys, so now that is done, all we're going to do is come around the actual hoppers just like this, and we're going to enter and, like, you know, lock them in there so they cannot move. And obviously you can move your chest down one. I know this will block off your chest, but once you put blocks here and you put your Minecraft hoppers down, do not remove them because your Minecraft hoppers will run away and you do not want that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to crouch and place down our first rail, place down our minecart. Now what you actually do want to do is so after you actually place that one, you do want to break that block and break the little rail there, because if not, it will you know, there's a chance of it whirling away. So next we're going to go ahead and place our Minecraft hopper in this corner, and you're going to go ahead and try to break that rail as well. It could be pretty hard on survival, so don't get discouraged at all. I just want to warn you guys, it could be very difficult. It's one of the hardest parts of this whole build. So now that we have it like that, we're going to go ahead and place like this block and place this block back right here. Now, the next step is to simply just fill in the last 2 places with Minecraft hoppers, just there and there. So now you're done. Now you're done with the hoppers. You made it past the hardest part of the whole build, and you're going to fill this up with leaves. Sorry, you're going to fill it up with leaves, and now whenever an item drops here, it'll actually go through into the hopper, and it will be collected here. But remember, do not remove these blocks once you place your chest down. Only thing you have to do is just run another hopper down so it actually collects into here. Okay guys, so the next step of your build here is to actually go up 20 blocks. Now the main reason why you don't want to go up any more than 20 blocks is simply because the main issue here is that you could actually lose creepers due to fall damage. So you will lose some to fall damage, but you will not lose all of them. So we're going to take our measurement of these leaves right here, which is 154, and we're going to go up 20 blocks from that level. So we're going to go up to 174 all the way around this thing. You can do it in glass. It doesn't matter what you do it in. I'm just doing it out of stone brick just for the sake of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to that level, and you guys do the same. And hopefully you guys are still here with me following step by step, because if not, I know some of you guys are probably already mad that your trident killer does not work and does not collect. So yeah, if you guys are really here with me, you guys are the true heroes, and I love you. And can you comment the word creeper so I know you guys actually made it here? Woohoo! Okay guys, so now that we're actually up here this high, it's going to be very, very simple what we do. So now you do want to dig, or not dig, you do want to place a couple blocks on each side of these things. Just go out 2 just like I did here. Really it's 3, so 1, 2, 3. Just like this, and you're going to fill in the bottom. So what this is doing, this right here is going to be your waterways. And on the side, you do want to go up 2 blocks just like I do here. And do it all the way down. And we're going to actually fill in the whole thing here in 2 seconds. I will explain everything. Just make sure you have a 2 high wall. As if not, it will not work. So just to go over this again, you should go out 3 on each side with a 2 high wall. And then after that, what we're going to do is actually go up 1 block just like this. And your wall will have to go up 1 block as well. So your wall will actually have to go up to another level whenever we add a level here. So remember, go 3 and then come out to number 4 and go up 1. This will help. This right here is going to cause the waterways that we're going to be building to work properly. So we're going to go out 12 on each side. Okay guys, so what you're going to do is you're actually going to come to the middle where your 2x2 is, and this will be block number 1, and that would be block number 2, or vice versa. So you're going to go 1, 2, I'll show you. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But don't build it up like that. I was just using that for a reference of going 12 blocks out this way and 12 that way. We're gonna be a 24 by 8. So I'm gonna do the dimensions with you. It's 24 long, or 24 long, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide, and you're going to fill in this whole place. This is going to be one spawning platform for the creepers to spawn on. You do want to build at least 3 layers to get good rates. I know Oof was talking in my chat the other day, and he is the original builder of this build. He said that he's built 9 layers with 18 spawning platforms, and he gets almost ridiculous rates. I say almost ridiculous rates because, yet again, every time you build new layers, you have to find a new sweet spot where to AFK. So there is that aspect of it, but make sure you do build the 24 by 8 because this will maximize your spawning platform for the creepers alone. So what we're going to do now with the waterways is that we're actually going to just fill in this area right here underneath the actual spawning platform, and we're going to finish out our waterways all the way to the edge just like this. And make sure you do just continue the other side just so you can lock it in. Go behind just to make sure you ensure that the water cannot overflow anywhere, and level it up just like that. So you should have a 2 deep gap right here so the creepers fall in and they can't get up even if they jump in the water. And whenever they flow down here, we're going to put our signs right there and right there and right there and right there. Those 4 blocks, so the water will be held back and you'll fall and take damage and get killed by the trident killer. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in this side just like I did that side, but I'm not going to make you guys watch it. Okay guys, so what you're going to do on this side is that you're going to actually mimic this side right here. So you have 1 block already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. Okay, and now you're going to fill in this whole thing. And I know it's going to get real tedious, like, oh my gosh, that takes so much time. But if you guys want a working creeper farm that actually does not require a buttload of resources or for you to be on Java Edition, you are going to have to build it just like this. And let me tell you, I built it in my world. I AFK'd for about 3 hours while me and my girlfriend went out to get something to eat. I came back and I had half a double chest full of gunpowder. And that's with me holding a level looting 3 sword. And it just works so great. So this is what it should look like. Your 2 spawning platforms should be even. And you should have in a little indentation. You should have a 3, up 1, and up 7 completely there. So this is what it should look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 3 plus 1. That's 12. And you should have it on the same other side. If you don't, you did something wrong. Make sure you remeasure it so it's properly correct. So now what we're going to do, we're actually going to add in our walls. We're going to save the most difficult part for last. The part that I hate the most is the actual trapdoor placement. So go ahead and build your wall 2 high all the way around. You can build 3 high. That's ideal because you will be putting a roof on it. So building 3 high will just work. But I'm just going to do 2 for the actual demonstration of the video. Okay guys, so now that you have this done, don't put on your roof yet because this is where you'll actually fly in with your elytra or with your bubble column and actually transport your cats up here. A lot of people say it's really hard. It's really not. Just make sure your cats are up walking around so they can just freely walk and then just fly somewhere or run somewhere really far away and they will teleport every single time. It's worked for me. I've never had an issue. So next step is the buttons. So you're going to go to the far wall. It does not matter which wall. Go to the wall. Every other block you will skip, and then you'll just repeat the same little pattern here just like this. You'll skip a layer, so skip a row and then skip a block just like this, and then skip a row, skip a block, skip a block, skip a block, skip a row, block, and just do this on both of them. And that's the start of your actual for your creeper spawning, because this will actually help prevent spiders from spawning. Buttons, I don't know what they really do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just following Oof's tutorial. Not Oof's tutorial, I'm sorry, Oof's little demonstration of this, or self-explain. You know, he explained it basically like it helps prevent spiders from spawning. It doesn't give them the 3x3 area to spawn. So I'm going to show you that I'm going to do it on the other side, just like I did on that side. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. So if you guys have any questions about this, I don't know really what to tell you besides follow the video, because I mean, you guys can see the pattern. It's very obvious. So go ahead and follow this pattern and do it for your 2 layers right here. Okay guys, so now that you're done with that, you're actually going to line your top little block here with buttons. This is going to help the creepers actually walk over the edge. They see it as a whole block. I don't know how they do because it's a button, but they actually do. So go ahead and make it just like this, where you fill up all 24 on both sides of the block, and make sure you follow the button layout just like it is here. Okay guys, so I'm so sorry for not mentioning this in the beginning of the video, but you will be needing 24 carpet and 48 fence posts. Now you can use trapdoors, but it is proven that if you put cats on top of the carpet, creepers will not spawn, and the fence post, the creepers actually track the cats better through fence posts than they do trapdoors, like I used to do it on my old world. So go ahead and get the fence posts and carpets. I do apologize if that happened to you. Okay guys, so this is how you're going to place your first actual cat platform. You'll have a fence post in the corner, a piece of carpet right by the fence post, and a fence post following it. So every 6 blocks, so remember 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then just like that, 1 2 3 4 5 6, boom, 1 2 3 4 5 6, boom, 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 just like that. Okay, so every 6 blocks is a fence post followed by a carpet. So once you have that, you have your full layout of the cats. The cats are probably the hardest part of this whole thing. So if you guys get a little discouraged, please just stick with it. I promise you, it is well worth it. The more layers you put on this bad boy, the better. And Oof did mention to me that if you go more than 9 layers, you kind of lose spawn. So only go 9 layers at max. That is the most you should do. So I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. What you have to do next is you're going to put your cats in the actual places of the carpet. That is where your cats will sit, all 8 of them. And remember, this is a duplicating layer. So you'll do the same thing on the next layer, the same thing on the next one, the same thing on the next one. I'm not going to build all 3 layers. I will just show you in my world that it actually works. But just make sure you do copy it just like this, and it will work. I promise you. So I'm going to show you the roof right quick just so you are fully aware. You do want to fill out this whole outer layer with another layer because it'll help you with the actual next layer of the build. So I'm going to fill in the roof, and I'm going to show you what to do with these trapdoors. Okay guys, so now that you have your roof built, I'm only going to show you half because literally you do the same thing on that layer over here. So what we're going to do is literally place a trapdoor on every single block. And just for reference, it's 192 trapdoors per layer. So remember that. Every layer you place, every layer you wanted to build, it's 192 trapdoors. And I'm pretty sure it's what, like 64 buttons or something like that per layer. So you're gonna need quite a bit of everything. I don't think it's 64. I think it's like 40 something buttons, but anyways, that's not the point. Just the point is, go ahead and fill it in all the way through just like I do here. This is probably one of the last steps you want to do. If you want to do your cats last, that's fine. I prefer doing the trapdoors last simply because it is the most annoying part to me, rather than putting down your cats and their spawning platforms. Okay guys, so this is what it should look like underneath. The full thing is covered in trapdoors, just like I said. So remember, you will be doing this exact thing on this side. So the middle, you're probably asking, what do? You don't even fill it in at all, because this is where your creepers will fall. So your roof will start right here, and you'll run it all the way across. And this is where your creepers will actually fall through. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the roof just so you can see the dimensions of the roof. Okay guys, so this is what your roof should look like from above. Now this right here is your second layer, so you can go ahead and start placing your buttons and your cat layout on this, and then you'll build up your 2-wall or 3-wall height, and then you'll cover it and then place your trapdoors inside. Make sure you do add your cats. Do not forget your carpets and cats. So this is exactly what it should look like. You should mirror it on this side just so it's the exact same. So hopefully you guys understand that a little better than the other video. I know I'm not building all the way up to show you, but I am going to transfer over to my survival world right now and show you that this baby works. Okay guys, so this is actually the farm I built in the last video. This one right here, I actually did add on the other 2 layers and finish it off. As you can see, there's a cat poking out right there. But if we give it just a minute, there will actually be creepers that will be spawning and falling in here. I am just going to be checking the chest right now just to see what's in here. Okay, as you can see, we have 19 gunpowder. I'm not going to do any cuts. I may just do a little time lapse of me standing right here, and I'll tell you guys how long it will be. Okay, guys, so I just picked up my controller. I just came back to my game. It is actually 7:42 as we speak. It has been 10 exact minutes, and we had 19 in here, and now we have 34. So I only got what? How much is that? Almost 20, I guess 15. Gunpowder. That's also without me holding a looting 3 sword. If I was holding a looting 3 sword, I would have gotten significantly much more. Just remember, if you're holding a looting 3 sword, you do get actually more loot by your trident killer, because it is like a it's like a player killing system. So go ahead, if you really want to, you have to find your sweet spot on yours. It could be 25 blocks, it could be 30 blocks. The best bet is what I think could be possible, is what you want to do is actually do the 20 blocks up like I did on my tutorial, like I just did, and go down 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right here, and you're going to actually want to stand somewhere in this vicinity, 5 blocks down, holding your looting 3 sword, because you can literally still check the chest and have a significant amount of loot because you're 25 blocks away. The main goal here is to stand 25 to 40 blocks away. The best bet is to do at least 30. I do 27 on mine, and mine is the best. That is the best rates for mine. It's 27 out from here. Well, from here to here, it's 27 blocks. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. If you guys watched the end of the video, let me know in the comments down below. I would like to know. I'm sorry if this is too talkative, but I had to really go in depth on this video because a lot of people do not believe the fact that it actually works. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit 100 likes on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.